What's up, everyone? How y'all doing tonight? Welcome to the stream. We'll start in a bit. Alrighty. Are gonna do more baseball. Load that up.
Hey everybody, Heidi Watney here. Welcome to the show.
Alright. Alright, here we go, here we go. I have my camera on a tripod now. Since I got a bigger, since I upgraded to a bigger TV, so it's like, and then I had get a bigger spacing for my table, so my computer is further out than where it was, so I don't have a long extension enough for the camera to reach to the middle of the TV where I want it. So therefore, I have a tripod to the left of me. So basically, what's going on is that we are finally, we made it to the major leagues and road to the show. We're in spring training. I got a 1-year contract, so we're gonna check it out, see how that goes. All right. Welcome. We're live tonight, and we're gonna go ahead and continue playing. I played a lot of. I played a lot of. I played all AAA ball offline yesterday. I was just playing and playing and playing. You have been optioned to AAA Iowa. You're okay. I guess I'm back with the Iowa Cubs.
His rise just keeps on going. He's made a name for himself as a pitching prospect, and he is flashing some serious star potential. Al Leiter joins me. Al, where do you come down on his future?
I like him a lot. I think looking at what he's done so far, How do you not like somebody with the stuff that he possesses? So I think it's pretty easy to really dream on a guy like this. You know, he checks every box. I think when you look at him, you say, okay, that's what a big leaguer looks like. I think it's really, again, you know, not to be a broken record, but it's a matter of consistency. It's how he handles when he, not if, when he does have a bad game, how he bounces back. But when you go across the board with his presence, his poise, how he stands on the mound, I like his delivery. You know, there's so many things to like. It's really a complete package.
Okay. But why am I back in the AAA? Why am I being optioned into AAA right now again? Weird.
Minor League Baseball is
Oh.
live and on the air on the show. Game number 3 of this new season between the Indianapolis Indians and the Iowa Cubs. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Please welcome your Iowa Cubs.
James Buchanan starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this guy also uses that pitch that's kind of in vogue in the game now, that cutter. It looks to the hitter like a four-seam fastball, and the next thing you know, it's running in on you. Mariano Rivera used that pitch exclusively in the 9th inning and broke a lot of bats, and this guy joins a long list of guys that have added the cutter to his repertoire.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Ji-hwan Bae is in to start things out as he swings and misses it.
All right, here we go.
Strike 1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Oh, yeah, Matty boy, it's time right here, D-Row, to start getting greedy. You win the first 2 of a 3-game set at home. It's time to get greedy and go for the sweep.
Yeah, you got to take care of business in front of your home fans without question. That's exactly what this team's doing.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
All right, let's see what's up. Let's see what we do.
Next, it'll be Lolo Sanchez. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. First pitch of the AB now. Line drive, fair ball down the line. The throw into second.
Damn, and our first baseman didn't do anything.
The wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And he takes strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good. I think
There we go. There we go.
On to first, 2 gone. So the next to bat will be Travis Swaggerty. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hawkins gets under it.
All right, we got the
and
first.
makes the catch to end the inning. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Now it'll be Stephen Alamez. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Stephen Alamez.
First pitch of the AB now. Swinging a hard liner to center
Damn.
field. Hawkins is there, and he has it for the first out. Next to hit is Jason Vosler.
Batting 6. The third baseman.
Here's the first pitch.
Jason Vosler.
Ah, man, that was out. Outside.
And it's fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swinging a soft liner. In
There we
time
go.
to first, and there are 2 away. Into the box, Chris Sharp. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
All right, here we go.
Chris Sharp.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
That was a good
In
one.
there, and
There
it's
we
0-1.
go.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Swing,
Strike
and
two.
misses
There
off
we
the
go.
top
Come on,
end
we got
over. It's
this.
0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit.
Damn, that was a
earlier
good
in the
hit.
count.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Throw into second.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the
He
middle
did
of
good.
the plate.
That was a good
He
one.
could've come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Standing in now, Jack Conley. And
Nice.
He'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. That's popped up. Morrison.
Pop up foul, but it's an out.
He handles it easily, and the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. So next to hit
I hate
is
batting.
James
I'm not
Buchanan.
good at batting at all.
Pitcher, James Buchanan.
First offering on its way. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit.
Nice. I was able to get a base hit. That's
You're
cool.
talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues
Center
here.
fielder. Ross Hawkins.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Bay is there, and the side is retired.
Damn it.
So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Now to the plate, Luis Garcia. 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher, Luis Garcia.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
That's
Just
a good old
tick behind
strike
for a
one.
strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got
That's a
fastball
foul, so that's
command
strike
and a
2.
Nice early feel
See if we
for
can
his
strike him
off-speed
out.
stuff.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Right side.
Ah.
Knocks it down. And a good try
Oh,
to
we're
recover
safe
that time,
anyways,
but
it
he'll
doesn't
beat out
matter.
as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Into the box, Ji-hwan Bae. Swing and a liner.
Damn.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Yeah, they've been stymied so far in this one, but they've strung together a couple hits and are poised to finally break through. A base hit to the outfield, and we've got the makings of something special working here.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run
Oh, that one got-
scores.
Damn. Come on,
Boy,
man.
This one looked
Come on.
like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Now batting, the first baseman.
That brings up Will Craig. He'll swing and lift
That
the
was a
ball
nice-
foul off to the
Damn,
left and out
they're
of
all
play.
going from
0
a-
for 1
they're all
for him
hitting my
here in this
pitches.
one. Comes set and the 0-1.
That's a foul.
A man at third with 1 away. He got him.
There it
And
is.
It'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from
There we
third.
go.
It's
There
never
we
a good
go.
look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
As the first pitch
Strike
to him
one.
swung on and missed for strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Drilled down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Ready on 0-2. Frozen for
There it
strike
is.
3.
Hell
That
yeah.
retires the side.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left.
Hey, what's
Move
up,
on to the
C's? How you
bottom of
doing, buddy?
inning number 3. Indianapolis is out in front, 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Stephen Alamez.
Stephen Alamez.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, and he takes this
Hit
the
it.
other way to right. But this is right.
That's good,
at him
man.
in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Have you been making any
Contact to
videos?
start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now batting.
Next, here is Jason Vossler. He bounced out last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Nice.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every
Been very
hitter.
busy.
Seems
I get
like
it.
Every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about
I screwed
every
up that
at-bat.
pitch.
And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Morrison's
And
there,
out.
and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So now into the box is Chris Sharp.
The right fielder, number 20.
Are you planning to get Resident Evil 8 when it comes out next month?
First pitch on its way.
Make a video tomorrow? Nice.
The 0-1 on its way. Line to left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Nothing across.
I played the
this
demo
half.
on the
On now to
PS5
bottom
and I
half
liked
of
it
inning
quite a
number
bit.
4.
I actually am
Indianapolis
considering
leads it
getting it
1-0.
next month when it comes out.
So here now's the pitcher,
Now
James
batting, the
Buchanan. He singled first time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Let's see.
First offering on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. Indianapolis is out in front, 1-0. Striding in is Jack Conley. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The catcher, number 36, Jack Conley.
First pitch on the way.
That's a
Swing and
good
miss
strike
out
right
in front
there.
of a changeup. Lifted
Holy
in the
crap,
air
that was a
out towards
smack.
left center. Long run for the center fielder. He
Ooh,
makes
nice.
the catch.
Got
A
it.
great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. That was a really tough play, so we want to take another look at it with Showtrack. He got a solid read off the bat. The route efficiency was good, and he ended up covering more
Top
than
speed,
120
19.
feet to make that
Ow.
play. Really remarkable.
That was a good play.
Now batting.
At the
pitcher,
plate now, Luis Garcia.
Garcia.
And he puts it on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throw
Have you
gets
been
it,
playing any
2
more
down.
baseball?
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in,
Now back.
Ji-hwan Bae. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. As with 2 away, he'll swing
one.
and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
A
Strike 2.
swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Little bit. I've been playing this game like a lot.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and
I
no
play every day,
walks.
but only like 1 or 2
Home half of
games.
the fifth
Oh,
coming
okay.
up. Indianapolis leads it 1-0. Now at the plate, Lolo Sanchez. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
The center fielder, number 28, Lolo Sanchez.
Here's the first pitch.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Line towards center field. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
We got
So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that
That's a
middle
foul.
part of the zone. And he
It's
paid
only
for
because
it
my
right
friends
there
always invite me
with
to
a solid
parties and
base hit.
want me to
No
play
hits to this
2K.
point.
I hear you. I mean, I don't get invites, but I always get the messages that somebody's looking for a party, somebody's looking for a party, somebody's looking for a party.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Grounded to the right. To second for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Travis Swaggerty. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Strike
I haven't
one to
tried
start the
2K21 yet. I downloaded it because it's on Game Pass. I haven't tried it yet myself.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
The 4th day I played it, my friend and I were messing around and my pitchers were getting ejected. Oh my god, y'all were beanbagging each other or something?
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. On to Morrison at first, but it's not in time, and they'll have to settle for 1. Next, it'll be Stephen Alamez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that.
When we used to
last
play
AB.
baseball
He
back
hit
in the
that ball
day,
on screws.
like the arcadey ones, we used to do crazy shit like that too.
The 0-1. Runners off for second. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Third baseman.
Now at the plate here is Jason Vossler. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Comes set. The 0-1. Back up the middle. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired.
Nice.
We'll see Logan Morrison
We did
start
4 or
things
5
off
home
when we
run
come
derbies,
back.
and
To
I
the
won
bottom
3
of
of
the
them.
6th we go. 4, 5,
I
and 6
haven't tried the
coming
home
up.
run derbies
Indianapolis
just
is out
yet.
front, 1-0. So now here is Chris Sharp. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. A bouncer up the middle, fielded cleanly, and the throw to first.
That's
is
1
in
out.
time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start
Really
inning
fun.
number 7.
I'll end up checking it out
Digging
sometime.
in next, Jack Conley. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on the way.
I just want to. I want to play through the road to the show first. Get through that. And go from there.
Hey, plays that one now.
I messed up the pitch.
Hit out towards second. And into center field.
That was
as
my
he's
fault.
aboard with a one-out
Damn it.
single.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Mike East will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. From the stretch. As the first pitch to him is
Go.
in there for a called strike one. The 0-1 delivery. A ball and a strike.
Love the career modes. So good. Well, there's you're talking about franchise because there's Road to the Show, Diamond Dynasty. I forgot there's one, and then there's franchise.
The 1-1. Still 1-2.
Road to the Show, yeah, I'm enjoying Road to the Show quite a bit.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he got him.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Stepping in now, Ji-hwan Bae, as he'll pop this one foul off.
Starting
to the
off
left
with
and
trying
out
to
of
hit.
play. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 0-1, here's the pitch. A swinging strike.
The
and
shooting
now it's
on
0-2.
2K21 is
Not
really
much
dumb,
you're gonna
but
do
if you
with
make
that pitch right there.
a
You
big
have to
mat,
catch it out front
it's a
before it
bit
even
easier
breaks,
to
and
play.
Even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Shut him down. Here we go. Shut him down.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Seventh inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Indianapolis leads it 1-0. Justin Turner will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
For your Iowa Cubs, number 10, Justin Turner.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
Close one tonight,
Here now is
2-1
our
the
final
final
line.
score. Indianapolis
First for the
led this
victorious
game from the
Indianapolis
third inning on and never
2-0.
wavered.
10
Luis Garcia. Is settled.
Is that Turner the Burner?
Sometimes dreams do come true.
Congratulations, Buchanan. They want you on the big stage. They're going up immediately.
This player
You earned it,
is
son,
about
with your
to
hard
get the
work and
chance
steadfast
that
belief.
millions
So you surprised a
only
lot of
dream
people.
of. The chance to
Make it
see
count. I don't
if
want to
he's
see you
got what
schlepping
it
back
takes
in
to
here next
make
week.
it
Now
in the
pack your
show.
bags.
Back at it here on MLB Central. And before the break, we talked a little bit about an exciting prospect who has made his way to the major leagues. Minor league podcaster Ben Gelman has been covering him for a long time, and he joins us now. Ben, thanks for coming on. How did you become interested in his journey?
Well, first off, I'm glad to be here, Robert. You know, I follow the draft every year to get a read on the prospects who are coming into the pro ranks. And he was getting a lot of flack. A lot of folks thought he was drafted too high, and that, of course, was very
Thank
interesting
you.
to me. Then they tried the
That's
two-way
exciting.
experiment with him, and they may have
I
moved
hope I
off
don't go
it-
back down
off
there
it, but
again.
it's fascinating to me. He's just pitched better and better as he went along, and that's easy to justify in terms of covering a guy like this.
So now that he's here at the top level, what should we expect to see from him as he takes on the best players in the world?
Well, I loved what I saw of him while he was in the minors. The stuff is real. He's gotten better and better with his command, and he'll need that to get big league hitters out. I don't expect him to be a Cy Young Award winner right away. I do think he's going to be very good. The key is going to be getting him consistent starts in the rotation. If he does, I think he can be a real impact arm for them.
Well, it must be so exciting for him as it is for every young player who gets that call for the first time. Sean, you've been there. You know what it's like. What is your memory of being called up to the majors for the first time?
Greatest moment of my life. I mean, really, like, I remember I just hit the home run to win the AAA championship in Buffalo. And it was just, that was unbelievable in itself. And I came in the clubhouse afterwards, and Mark Shapiro at the time was the minor league director. Brian Graham was the coach. And they said, hey, congratulations, Case. That's awesome. I'm like, oh, it's so great. We're popping the champagne. I'm getting ready to go home the next day. And next thing you know, they're like, you're getting called up to the big leagues tomorrow. Your season's not over. You're going to meet the team in Chicago. And I remember running out to get on a payphone because there's no cell phones. And I called my mom and dad and said, Dad, Mom, I just hit a home run to win the AAA championship. And I just got called to the big leagues in a matter of like 15 minutes, you know? And so it was one of those things where it's the dream's coming true.
Right.
Like all those hours of hitting, all the time putting in, all the weights, all the stuff that you did, that dream of getting the big leagues is now becoming reality with that one phone call or the one moment you get called up. So, for me, it's mind-boggling. It's one of the greatest moments of my life.
Case, that is a great story. Thanks for sharing, and thanks for giving us a little bit of insight into what this young man must be feeling like right now.
The thing is, for spring training, I made it up here, but I didn't do that good. But let's see what's up.
A rookie has a lot of expectations on them, and a lot of that comes from how they performed in the minors. You're Cliff Floyd. You know that. You know as well as anybody what you did in the minors. When you get to the show, it's meaningless.
Yeah, you can throw it in the trash. I'm telling you, it's just, what you learn at the AAA level, but when you get to the big leagues, they're going to watch tape and exploit every weakness you have. And if you don't make the adjustment, nobody's going to feel sorry for you. I'll tell you that first and foremost. I had 4 homers my first year, and I thought, no way possible. But when you watch how pitchers pitch you,
Oh, well, right now we're back to the major
it lets
league.
You know you made it.
We made it. Well, we made it, actually. I think I was just called down to go play a game or something, but nope, we made it. Why am I number 29? Okay, let's hope we do.
The manager addresses his team about their recent slump.
All right, well.
This evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the San Diego Padres. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as we get set for a pretty hotly anticipated Major League debut on the mound, Dan.
Yeah, you know what, Matt? This organization's been waiting for this guy for a long time. It'll be interesting to see early on if he's affected by any nerves. You never know what kind of start you're going to get from a guy in his debut, but from the word we've heard, this guy pounds the strike zone, and if he does that, his stuff should take care of it.
The Friars aim to notch their 7th win in
I
a
was
row
number
right after
27
this.
because it dedicated. I made this character. The reason I'm with the
Blake
Cubs
Snell, the southpaw out
is
of the
because
state
this
of
this
Washington,
character is
will
made
be the
in
starter.
dedication to my
What do we
father.
need to know here, Danny?
He was born on the 27th of February, and I know he was a fan of the Chicago Cubs. But it's weird that now we're here and we're number 29, so
The left fielder, Tommy Pham.
I remember growing up, man, watching baseball with my dad, whether it be at home, when we go to the bar, or whatever. And I always remember watching the Chicago Cubs play, and the famous announcer Harry Carey back in the day, and you know all that stuff. Just growing up as a kid.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tommy Pham is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, it was another loss for him last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last.
Oh yeah, he passed away like
Yeah, guys,
27
after the
years
first 4
ago.
games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
That's all right. I appreciate it.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. High and deep down the left field line.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands, and he just hooked it foul.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. Hayward coming on.
Ah.
This deflects right off him.
I'm sorry about your loss for your grandpa, man.
Batting second, the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. Slider, and that's in there for strike two. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. A bare hand for one. On to
There we
first,
go.
the double play.
Oh man, I can imagine.
And in steps Manny Machado. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Thank you for the like.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit softly on the ground to third. Right to him. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Still no score. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Will Myers. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. This is
That's a
foul
foul.
right side. Buchanan is making his debut on the mound today, as we've mentioned. His performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
Now the first pitch. Eric Hosmer comes
Still
down
too high
one
there.
away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit high and deep to
That's
straightaway
gone.
right field. Hayward looks up.
Damn.
A solo home run here off the bat of Eric Hosmer. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
Normally this matchup is the last thing you want to see, left on left, but he kept his front shoulder square, stayed in that at bat, and absolutely demolished that baseball.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The windup and the 0-1. This is in the air out to left field. Wendell is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are two gone now. Digging in, the switch hitter,
For sure.
Yuri Garcia. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First delivery to him. Now here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Here comes another 0-2. To short.
Damn it.
Scooped up. Throw on to first.
There we
Gets
go.
him and the side is retired.
I get
have to
strikeouts,
imagine there's a
but
full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this.
batting. Oh
So
boy.
now to the plate, James Buchanan.
The pitcher, James Buchanan.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Cronenworth over to his right. He's got it, and there are two down now. Now to the plate, here is Blake Snell as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The pitcher,
First pitch of the AB now.
and now
All right, come on, we can get it.
Oh and 1, here it comes. Hit
What?
toward the mound. And that's out number 1.
I just swear I could have had that. Okay.
One out now in the San Diego third, and that brings up Trent Grisham. Now here's the first offering. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Wendell will wait on it. And that's out number 2. Next to stand in is Tommy Pham, 1 for 1 with a single so far. First offering.
That's a dangerous pitch right there. Down and in slider for a called strike. He misses a little bit out over the heart of the plate, and that ball might not come back.
Foul ball.
And a slider swung on. And
there we
missed, and
go.
the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They lead it 1-0. Now to bat, Jake Cronenworth. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The second baseman.
First offering on its way.
Cronenworth.
0-1's the count.
All right, we can get
I
it.
think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. 1 out, bases empty, and that'll bring in Manny Machado.
The third baseman.
Now the first pitch.
Machado.
Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And there's a
That's
miss
foul.
off the bat, but it's foul. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Again, he sends it out of play. Back up the middle.
Damn it.
That'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Couldn't get that.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Will Myers will stand in for
Got a
the second
strike.
time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Let's turn 2, get the first one.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 coming. And he struck him out.
Woo, there we go.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Now back. The first baseman. Eric Hosmer.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. As he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good
There we
save
go.
at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for San Diego, but they lead it 1-0.
Yeah, we just got to get a home. We just got to get on board, man.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, James Buchanan. He flew out in his last debut.
Buchanan.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and it gets by him. A swinging strike.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
I can't. I suck at batting. That's.
Lindell
I can't
leads
get
off
it.
second with 1 gone in the inning. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
I can't. I suck at bats. I can't do it.
Digging in now for San Diego, Travis d'Arnaud comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball
catcher,
game.
Travis
And he lays off there 1-0.
Like my timing on batting is way off.
That's wide, 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Wong has it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
I get lucky if I can hit the ball.
Ready now is Leury Garcia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Garcia.
First pitch of the AB now. A ball and no strikes. That evens it up 1-1. One out, nobody on. Hit hard up the middle. Wong is there. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
That's the thing. Like I see the ball just coming, and it's like.
Thought he had a chance to make a play at first, but then he forced the throw, and an error is the result. They got to deal with a runner on second now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Blake.
So now to the plate, Blake Snell. Ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
I don't know how to time it when the ball's coming. I think it's already, by the time I swing, it's like it's hitting there, but.
Now a little looper down the left field line. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch.
Man, that was a nice play.
Into hit will be Trent Grisham, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Thank you for the like.
The 0-1
Facebook.
offering.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Grounded down the third baseline. 2 out here and a runner at second.
Hey now, we got 2.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. A hit and an error in the inning, but they failed to score. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, all tied at 1-1. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Tommy Pham.
No left fielder, Tommy.
First offering on its way.
There we go.
Breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. A swinging strike.
All right, come on,
and now
let's
it's
get it.
0-2.
Plays it first now.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Let's go.
The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
Into the box now, Jake Cronenworth. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1.
There we go.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down the third.
Ah.
And this gets past
That
him
was
at
bad.
third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for two.
Oh, he got out. Holy shit. Wow. Did not think that.
Here's Manny Machado now. Last time through was a base hit.
Number 13, Manny.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Padres down in order.
Damn.
Score remains deadlocked at 1. And now, James Buchanan, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will...
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no
Damn it.
errors, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Cubs lead it 2-1. Here's Will Myers, due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left
Oh,
center. He
no.
lays out for it, but he can't
He
put it
didn't
in.
get it.
And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff
That'll
double.
probably take me off the mound
Finally, a
soon.
little
Yep.
something for them to get excited about.
Yeah,
Yep.
the rally can begin with the single
Here we
swing
go.
of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores.
I knew
Who
that was
knows
coming.
What kind of role they could get on. Got to take it one good at bat at a time.
Brandon Workman comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 45, Brandon.
And they win. They couldn't hold the lead.
It's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Tyler Thornburg claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more...
I was doing so good too. I think I was doing pretty well. I won't say good, but I think I was doing. I'm gonna go to the restroom and take a quick piss break, and I'll be back. We'll get with the next game. And I'm back. If it makes you feel any better, the Dodgers are losing to the Red Sox. No. It's all good, dude. Don't worry. It's just a game, you know. Ah, damn, I don't remember. I don't like this. This is the memory one, I think. I don't think I'm gonna remember this really good. Not good at memory. I have real bad short term. Cold, cold, hot. Hot, cold, cold, hot. Cold, 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 cold. Outside, outside, cold, cold, hot. Outside, outside, cold, cold, hot. Hot, cold, cold, outside, hot. Oh, fuck. Hot, cold, outside. Ah, shit. Hot, cold, cold, hot, cold, outside. Hot, cold, cold, hot, outside. Fuck. Hot, cold, 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 hot. Hot, cold, 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 hot. Ah, cold then hot. Come on. Cold, hot, 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 outside, hot. Cold, hot, 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 outside, hot. Outside, hot, cold, cold. I already fucking lost it. I broke a promise that I made to myself. What's that promise?
You hear the term, he's a thrower, not a pitcher. A lot of guys in the minor leagues, they're throwers. It takes a pitcher to succeed at the major league level and adjust to the league's adjustments as they get a book on you.
That's a great point. It's all about pitch sequencing and pitch selection. You cannot be too predictable on the mound when you're a major league pitcher. The major league hitters will find you out. They will know exactly what approach to take against you if you are too predictable. Being able to vary the pitches that you use even within a game. Maybe the first time around you're going with the changeup, second time around you're going to the breaking ball, or vice versa. Keep them guessing. Major league hitters are too smart. They are too good. You have to continually stay
Shit
one
happens,
step
buddy.
ahead, move the pitch
Shit
up
happens.
from the hitting zone,
It's all good.
below the hitting zone, in and out, arm side, glove side. That's the key to success at the next level.
Or else major league hitters will reach into your body and pull your soul out.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Chicago Cubs.
And now, your 2000.
It's Interleague Baseball on MLB Network. James Buchanan is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy has a three-pitch mix, and he needs all three of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
So here is Jonathan Villar, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Jonathan Villar.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball for Seager down at third. Throw on
There we
first
go.
on time, one away.
If you play the game quite a bit, I think it's okay to invest in it a little bit. If you know it's something you're gonna play quite a bit. If you don't think, I know a lot of people think it's a waste of money or it's stupid or, I mean, you know, sometimes it doesn't hurt, but as long as you don't spend that much on it, you know.
And D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, D-Row, I think
That was
one of the
bad.
things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
1-2 now to Adam Eaton.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Struck him out.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Batting third, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So here's Jose Abreu. High and deep to right center. Happ.
There we go.
One hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So a fairly painless top of the first. The White Sox nothing. Cubbies coming to the plate. A Windy City showdown on MLB Network. Striding forward now, Carlos Correa. And we'll see if he's able to stay locked in. Without a doubt, one of the hotter hitters on this ball club right now.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
I got. Whoa. Okay, so yeah, that's a little much, I think. I'm never gonna tell anybody how they spend their money.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right through it here.
I wouldn't spend. Okay, I wouldn't spend that much on virtual currency.
Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corner.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Carlos Correa goes quietly leading off the second.
That hurts me to hear that name with the White Sox.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. As with one away,
Yeah, I'm never doing that again. I was doing good earning the old-fashioned way, but I think I'm gonna.
5 homers and 11 RBIs.
The thing, this is what I okay. See, I'm majorly older than you, obviously, right? Doesn't bother me that you're, here or stuff like that. It doesn't. But he's welcome. It's not family friendly because I do cuss, but that's really it. When we were growing up, I loved when games came out in full, and that you had to unlock stuff and all that. I hated it when they started adding microtransactions when the 360 PS3 era came out. I hated that so much. It's like, well, where's all the hard work you put into, beating the game and getting the side quests and unlocking stuff the normal way? I miss those days, Now it's like, hey, spend $60 and you can get all this unlocked. I hate that.
A 1 pitch on its way. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Absolutely scorched that.
That's how I feel.
Worthy
I
of
miss.
some show track love, and as you
I
see
miss
him
games
pull off
being
the
that
bat
way,
at
man.
110
I do.
miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. So here's Yoan Moncada as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Happ is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Stepping in next, Zach
I used to love playing NBA Live Series.
in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
They don't do it anymore.
From the belt, kicks and deals. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one.
Well, even though these two
See, just like back in the day, when NFL football had, when Sega when there was Madden, there was Game Day, then there was also there was NFL 2K, and the 2K series made Sega, which owned the 2K series. They had up to NFL 2K5. I loved NFL 2K5. I wish that 2K still had football because I love their football series. And unfortunately, EA decided, but get the rights to the NFL sole rights. So it's like, that sucks, you know? So Madden's been, to me, has been shitty for the longest time. Even though, you know, it's on, they make it look good and all that, I still think it's shitty. I wish that, Sega, or, well, 2K Sports would get NFL rights back. I know they're making some arcade version of something, or something that's going to be with football, but not NFL. But I wish they would get that back. And I wish NBA Live would still make basketball, because I think I liked NBA Live quite a bit back in the day on Super Nintendo, PlayStation, and all that.
teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
Anderson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. A man left for the White Sox. They're down 2-0.
See, like, this game is really good, even though they're the only ones that make this baseball game. You know, San Diego, from San Diego something. I forget what the actual.
Delivery to him. Fouled away.
But
I think for every player, for every former player,
that
swing right there.
This is really good.
We need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Is there, and he's out trying to take second. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll go now to the top of the third.
Yeah, San Diego Studios.
Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll
did an amazing job doing this.
First pitch on the way. Hit hard to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Like, this game is solid. I think it's
so with one away,
solid.
Time for a check at the standings now in the National League Central as you see where the Cubs find themselves entering play here today. One out here in the Chi Sox third. And the veteran right-hander Michael Wacha will hit next. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
It's really good. I like it a lot. I never play a sports game this much. Never.
With a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The windup and the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
And I like it a lot. And thanks to Game Pass, I tried it out. And like I said, somebody hooked me up with this game on PS5, so I'm playing it on PS5 because of that reason. If not, I'd be playing it on my Xbox.
Swing and a line drive. And they'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third.
Like, all I want to do is just play this. Like, I might play something else tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now here's the first offering.
I'll probably go back into Outriders.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound
Yep.
the zone with this stuff all game, the offense.
Glad you
better
do, 'cause not a lot of
step up.
young guns
Somebody's gonna
don't.
have to pull the trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Good job to spoil that one away. And he
I
stays
love
alive.
retro games. I love the
Gotta
old
take
school. I
advantage
love
of that pitch
retro.
right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll head now to
You'll
the
see
home
some
half
old
of
school
inning
games on
number
my
3.
channel.
The
Actually,
Cubbies
if you
are
go
in
to
front, 2-0.
list, you'll see a lot of my old school stuff that I've done a long time ago.
What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before.
Oh, that's
and
too
I've
high.
come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
That evens it up, 1-1. Eaton stands 5'9" as you see him in the left-handed box. He was selected in the 19th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Grounded back up the middle. There is Andrus. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Hit softly down the line at first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Mario Brothers 3 is my favorite.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
I love. You just named like some of my favorite games. Super Metroid is my favorite Metroid game in the series. Super Mario 3 is my favorite Super Mario Brothers, and of course Turtles in Time is my favorite.
First delivery to him. Smoke toward third. There is Seager. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit.
I can't wait for the new Turtles game to come out sometime.
Stepping up is James Buchanan. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. Now the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. 6 runs, 9 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. You can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Nice.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Leading off to the right side.
New inning set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Here's the first pitch. Skied into very shallow right. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Oh, we're top of the 5th. I didn't even see where we're at. Because I got the PS5, I have the Series X, and I have my Nintendo Switch. So you'll definitely see a mix of everything eventually. Mega Man's my favorite thing to play for old school. I love Mega Man.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. got the first guy on one pitch and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Now batting, catcher, Zach.
To the plate now, Zach Collins. As he lines it hard to the right side.
Yeah, I have all the legacy. I have the whole collection: Mega Man Legacy 1, 2, Mega Man X 1, 2, and I got Mega Man 11, of course. So
the windup and the 0-1, and they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And a swing and a miss there on a late-breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Down in order go the White Sox. They still
you'll see some Mega Man on my streams for sure.
Next in at the plate is Blake
I'm probably planning on playing one of the Mega Man sometime soon. I feel like just like they have challenges, and I've never really played them, so I might play challenges.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
And then I like doing Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. I like doing what's called item randomizers,
Swing and a miss,
where
and
all
the
the major items are all randomized around, and not where they should be. It's fun.
Got him.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Eloy Jimenez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For the White Sox, number 74, Eloy Jimenez.
First pitch on its way. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And he got him.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
The center fielder, number 6, Jonathan Villar.
Standing in now, Jonathan Villar. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2. And that gets him on the mound. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue.
The right fielder, number 12, Adam.
At the plate now, Adam Eaton. As
all right, here we go.
Look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fouled off. And he struck him out. His his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you. It's awesome that you come by, man. I appreciate that.
Up in the bottom of inning. 7th inning ready to roll, and here comes the first baseman, Jose Abreu. Pitch on the way.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Ah, crap.
This is flared out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa.
As an Astros fan, that hurts. That hurts. As an Astros fan, that hurts.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush.
I like. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. That's what I go for every night when I stream.
They want to know.
Is I always try to make somebody smile, try to make somebody feel relaxed. That's my goal. And you just said it right there. So you just made my day right there. So I appreciate that. I haven't been streaming consistently in a long time since Mixer shut down last year, and it's been kind of all over the place. And I think I figured out where I want to start streaming.
This is on the ground over to first.
YouTube and Facebook are going to be my 2 places I'll be streaming for sure. Those are the only 2 places I'll be paying attention to.
So next to bat will be Tim Anderson.
I've had people tell me they like to stop at my stream because I help them fall asleep. Now it sounds like a joke, but it's not. Like they're like, man, I like to come to your streams. It helped me fall asleep at night or whatever. I'm like, oh.
Now the first pitch.
Damn it.
Right back up the middle. Andrus fields it cleanly, and he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the
I
inning.
appreciate that.
1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Now at the plate is James Buchanan. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
High and deep to right. Eaton going back to the track, and this one scoots all the way to the wall.
That would have been cool if it would have been a home run.
Major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, man. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
The shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
The 1-2. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he won't even try it at second as he flips to the pitcher covering to get the Schuer out. And now they'll put the tag on the runner trying to sneak up to third, and he is out. My gracious, that's a questionable base running play to put it kindly.
Oh well.
Stepping in is
I thought I'd try.
We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
0-1 the count. Here's the pitch.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Next up is Zach Collins. No hits to this point.
The catcher, Zach Collins.
Now the first pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Lifted the other way down the left field line.
All good, all
You
good.
can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving
Ah,
chase,
come on. How come you didn't
but
go
he's
fast
not gonna
enough?
get this
Damn it.
one. It's into the gap. Around
They're gonna probably
second.
take me
He's
off the
on his way
mound.
to third. The relay, the tag, and he's called out trying to stretch
Woo.
2 bases into 3.
Damn. Okay, maybe not.
Up next for Chicago, the left fielder.
Into the box, Blake Rutherford. As the first pitch to him is swung on
There
and
we
missed
go.
for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired.
Nice.
Down in order go the White Sox. They still find themselves down 6-0. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the White Sox, Aaron Bummer, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Go.
Got him on his front foot. It's 0-2. Hit hard to third. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jonathan Villar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Called strike, 0-2.
1 down, 1 down.
Hot shot to third. Throw on to first, and the White Sox are down to their final out now. Ready now for the White Sox, Adam Eaton. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone,
come on.
to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Jose Abreu.
All right, let's see if we can get it.
Away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Hard hit ball to second.
Shit.
And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue.
Grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. The White Sox down to their last strike. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair.
Oh, come on, let me get it.
Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. This one's down to third. Seager has it. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Cubs have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. A 7-0 shutout final today. The Cubs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. James Buchanan earns his first win of the season. Michael Wacha permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian.
That was awesome. I got to play the whole.
7 runs on 13 hits. No errors.
Hell yeah.
A Major League pitching coach acknowledges a young newcomer on an early milestone accomplishment.
Sweet.
A young pitcher is called into his manager's office after a notable performance.
He already had vastly exceeded the expectations anybody has had coming out of the draft, but I'm beginning to think we might have just scratching the surface. We might just be scratching the surface. Sure. Keep bringing it in. We'll find out all what you're capable. That was a great game.
Receives kudos from his coach after a memorable appearance.
Heck of a performance, James. How's it feel to get your first big game on the stage, big stage? Just happy to get you. I just want to once again acknowledge how delighted the organization has been with your development. They slot one with a palm ball, change up.
Heck of a performance in his last time on the mound. I know it's still a small sample size, but I'm seeing a guy who can really challenge hitters at this level. Al Leiter, what are you seeing when you look at him?
Seeing an exceptional plus fastball. This is a guy that everybody in the game knew that this is what he possessed. So I think by getting to now in the big leagues, he's now able to show the major league world, right? So what he was able to show, I think it's just dominating stuff. You know, there's nothing cute about it. Went right after hitters, wipe out off-speed breaking stuff, and then the exceptional arm. So I think what he really represented is a guy that knows he can pitch here, and I believe he belongs.
Yeah, I belong.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pittsburgh attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. JT Brubaker, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy.
Striding in is Kevin Newman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
For
first.
the Pirates, the second baseman, Kevin Newman.
And now pitch on the way. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they could put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot to
Nice.
third and handled for the first out.
Damn, that was awesome.
Up next for the Buccos, Joe McCarthy. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game.
McCarthy.
Now the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, great job by the offense right here to put a number up on the board and allow this young gun to go out on the mound, relax a little bit, and establish that good fastball.
Swings through it for strike number 2. And he struck him out.
There we go.
Key Brian Hayes digging in now. The early season average pushing up near 350, so he's definitely been a bright spot for his ball club. Hit hard on the ground to third.
Dude.
Throw on to first,
There we
gets him,
go.
and the side is retired.
I thought he like
And
he
in
messed
order
that
go the
up.
Pirates. They still trail 1-0. And now in the box, James
Batting up.
Buchanan.
The pitcher, James Buchanan.
First pitch on its way. Now that's popped up. Cruz is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second. So now it's Brian Reynolds, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only
All right, come
down
on.
by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Good breaking ball there. Laid
What is
off
your
for the second strike.
favorite
And
pizza
set
to
up
eat?
behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times, his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Swing and a liner. And the Pirates have their first base hit.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Jacob Stallings is in now as he watches.
Hell
the
yeah,
pitch for
Hawaiian
ball
pizza.
one. On the ground to the left side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. Show Track is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third baseman show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncorked a good hard throw across the first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner.
Oh, yeah.
Stepping in now, O'Neill Cruz. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
Hey, guys, here we go. You gotta hold it.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little two-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
And there are 2 away now. Next to hit, Adam Frazier, runner in scoring position with Sugan.
Adam Frazier.
Here's the first pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Over
There we go.
first, and that retires the side. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail it here 2-0.
Doing all right, yeah.
And stepping
In the major leagues, yes.
First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. And that's in there for strike 1.
Double A and Triple A
I
is
love everything this pitcher's
a bit
got
easier.
working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Happ has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. At the plate now is JT Brubaker.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
Now the first pitch.
Brubaker.
Ball 1.
Outside.
Ah, it was too low.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
All even now, 2-2.
All right, here we go.
Into the windup and the pitch. On the ground to third. And there's out number 2.
All right, here we go. Try to get this third out.
Stepping in once again is Kevin Newman. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. And the pitch.
Newman.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive, 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Yeah, that is.
Newman is
that's
on
a
his
that's
way
a
home.
that's an infield home run right there.
Comes across to score. As they cut their deficit in half, it's a 2-1 game now.
Definitely aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Good job.
All right, come on, we got this.
Away, and he stays alive. 0-2. Here it is. Swing and a liner. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. Oh, and Hayward shoots off the cannon.
Nice.
He is out at home plate. An absolute dime to the plate for the final out. Certainly worth another look. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up Brian Reynolds.
The center fielder, Brian
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Do you watch wrestling, Camp?
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now the first pitch.
Hey,
Yeah, he
got
did,
great
man.
feel
He
for
gave
that
all
pitch
his
right
throw
there.
so much
can
that he
throw it
flipped.
anytime he wants for a strike.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. In there.
You watch AEW or WWE or both,
After
or what do you
falling down 0-2
prefer to
on the same
watch?
pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
0-2 count and the pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
New Japan, nice. AEW's awesome. I love it.
Next to dig in, O'Neill Cruz grounded out in his last at bat.
Shortstop.
First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball one. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Yeah.
One and two, here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Andres to his left, he's there. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
That's strike
never
one.
Too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. They'll whip
There we
this
go.
one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1. So now the pitcher, James Buchanan. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. Softly to the right side, should get the runner to third. And there's one down now. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Colin Moran. Here's the pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. A windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up.
You're getting better at fielding. That's
There's
good.
one down to lead off the frame.
It's getting there for me.
The Pirates pitcher, JT Brubaker. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Out in front of it, strike one. And he lays off for ball one.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count. This one's down to third. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Next up, Kevin Newman. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. This is foul right side. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it, and he makes the play to end the inning. Now into the box, Joe McCarthy. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. First pitch coming. Here it is.
There we go.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another.
There we go, strike 1.
Is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Behind 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready with another 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. Swing and a line drive. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 320 sign in right. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here's the 0-1. Gets a small piece near the plate. That winds up foul. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch on the ground to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit.
They're going to take me out.
But this won't be in time as he's well safe. And
I think I'm done.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Jacob Stallings, as he'll go after the first.
I felt like I was going to be taken out already.
Strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Reynolds, base runner at first with 1 out. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a liner. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. And that will bring in Adam Frazier, trying here to plate the tying run from second.
Adam Frazier.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. That evens it up 1-1. One and one. Here it is. Looks like he swung it under water that time for strike 2. Swing and a liner. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
You know, D-Row, there are certain hitters that just love to come up and clutch.
Yep, that's it for me.
RBI situations, and this guy certainly is one of those guys.
Yeah, they're able to slow the moment down. It's not for everybody. This guy has ice water in his veins, consistently coming through in big spots. Nice job right there to tie this one up.
Adbert Alzolay trots in from the bullpen. Here is the encouragement.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates.
Damn, dude. That game sucked. It honestly sucked.
He's playing well, and he looks like he's got something to prove. Mike Lowell, tell me, why does it matter the beginning of your career? Why does it matter for a young player to have early success in the majors?
Well, I think everyone wants to make a good first impression. That's the most important thing.
Yeah.
And I think confidence brings future success. I don't think there's anyone who walks into a major league clubhouse for the first time and knows they are going to have success. I think you can have confidence in your ability, but I think that initial success brings confidence, and then that confidence brings more success. So getting off to a good start, making that good first impression, I think is so much better than getting off to a bad start. So it opens eyes. I think it opens up opportunities, and it makes that leash a little longer for your organization to make decisions on you.
All right, here we go.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup
Damn, nice.
in store
Double
between
homer.
the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. James Buchanan gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
And now the first pitch. Tommy Edman is into. To start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. And that's the first down. The next to bat for St. Louis, Harrison Bader. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
Debro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
And now here is Nolan Arenado. He's running. That's a strike to throw down. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Smoked on the ground left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
The right fielder, number 5.
Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Hard hit ball to second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Cards leave 1. It's the Cardinals 0. Cubs coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball. Second inning set to go, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Boy, just when you like to get one of those shutdown innings, the leadoff guy ends up reaching base right now, and you're looking for that 1-2 inning. Now you have to pitch out of the stretch.
Yeah, I can't tell you how that lights up an offensive dugout right there, getting that leadoff guy on. So many options, puts the pitcher on the defensive and in the stretch.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Gurriel will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Up next, Tyler O'Neill. First swings for him in this one, with a runner still at first and one gone. Fastball right back to the mound. Andrus on to first, but not in time, as he's in there ahead of the throw. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Roberto Perez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
When that threat of running's on first base, man, does that change the whole pitcher's mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for the Cardinals. They trail this one 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and the pitcher digs in next. It'll be Jack Flaherty. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And another foul ball.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Swing and a liner. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid AB by the pitcher after battling, making this pitcher work and executing and getting a result. Job well done.
Tommy Edman will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now the 0-2 pitch. Possibly a double play ball now for Andrus. To second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play. So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. A base hit in his first trip. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Redbirds down quietly. It remains 1-0. And now the Cubs pitcher, James Buchanan. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
My man on the mound is just
All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Here's a ball fought off foul off to the right. It's strike one. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
There we go.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. One man gone for the Cardinals in the fourth. And now stepping in is Mike Yastrzemski. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Clearly fooled there on the slider.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side, and that's the second out. Digging in will be Paul Goldschmidt. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
The windup and the 0-1. Ripped down the line. A dive, and he can't hang on. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Second baseman, Paul DeYoung.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here comes the 1-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. Goldschmidt is off of first with 2 away. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Leading off the inning, it'll be Tyler O'Neill, and they could use a spark from him here.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
No, it's not that. It was muted. I'm okay with the pepper. I'm not a big fan of the pepper myself. My wife is the one that actually likes jalapeno peppers.
Windup and the 0-1. Line drive base hit. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from this stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about it.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. He'll hold it second, and there are 2 aboard now. Definitely not the way he was looking to start this inning, Dan.
Yeah, and that back-to-back base knocks right off the bat here. As we take a look at the numbers, you see they aren't that bad, but he's definitely got into a no-out jam here. We'll see if he can get out of it.
To second for 1, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. That brings in Tommy Edman, and they're runners at the corners now. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
He'll go to second for 1, and he let him too much. It's threw him into center field. that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here it comes on 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Another 1-2 delivery. Hard hit ball to short. Andrus has it. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 2 hits here in the set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to stand in as the rookie pitcher, James Buchanan, fouled away.
Buchanan.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Behind 0-2 now.
And this guy just hits. Whole box is red.
0-2 count and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
I almost never win those challenges. Every time those challenges come up, I already know something bad's gonna happen.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
And there's ball 1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Swing and a line drive. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Grounded down the third baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. From the stretch. Yastrzemski stands at first with 1 out. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here, right here, and bust through in this one.
DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
bouncer up the middle. Andrus on to first. It's a double play. And another crisis is averted. Jonathan Holder is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do.
Tonight.
Well done.
Cardinals.
Wow. Sucks the attributes go up and down, up and down, up and down.
I mean, he's coming off an absolutely dominant pitching performance his last time out. Jen, you've been there. You saw some of the highlights of this game. He's got to be feeling pretty good, huh?
That's what we call dealing. That's when you're not thinking at all. You are just shoving it down their throats. You are unhittable. And that's the greatest feeling, is walking off and just being like, man, good luck. Good luck to any batter that steps in that plate. You are in the zone. And that's the goal of any athlete, is to be in that zone and to have that dominant feeling. And especially when you're on the mound, all eyes are on you. Between every single pitch, every player, the whole stadium is looking to you. And when you can lead your team to that victory and they feel the dominance and your presence out there on the mound, it's the best.
I'm fired up. Put me in, coach.
Probably do one or two more games and that'll be.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Chicago Cubs and the Chicago White Sox. White Sox baseball starts right now. Now to the plate, here is Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Pitch on the way. And they started out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late. Just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say it, sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans. Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Here's another 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Hap has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Next, it'll be Adam Eaton.
Batting second.
First offering on its way.
Adam.
That was bad.
Bit inside here. It's 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Here you go, guys. Let's go.
1-2 now to Adam Eaton.
1 ball.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Count still at 1-2. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Adam Eaton now. And it's fouled away. Now the pitch. Another one sent foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And the slider gets
there
him
we
swinging.
go.
2 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
In now, Eloy Jimenez. As he'll look at a fastball in
Come
there
on.
on the outer half. It's 0-1. He'll come in here at 259. 7 homers and 19 driven in. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3.
There we go.
1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, and this is still a 0-0 ball game.
That's what I want to pitch. That. Gotta keep that going.
Last half of the second set to go, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Carlos Correa. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And this pitch is hit hard as it'll fall into right field for their first hit of the ball game.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
So the next to bat will be Jose Abreu. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Double play, baby.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the DH, Tim Anderson. In there, 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
There we go.
And a slider, called strike 3.
What I'm talking
as he
about.
couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. 2 complete, still scoreless here on the show. Bottom of the third now, and that brings up Luis Robert.
For the White Sox, the center fielder.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Robert.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway.
Get it. Get it.
Hal
There we go.
is right there, 1 down.
There we go.
1 out here in the Chi Sox third. And up next, the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And now the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Ah, man.
And that is through
Oh.
center field for a 1-out
Mad.
single.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. That's taken.
There we go.
Now it's 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sent on the ground out to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
That's it. Hell yeah.
Handling this one down there at third. Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
There we go.
Slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
There we go.
Time at first for out number 2. So here's Jose Abreu. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The first pitch on its way. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
This one's down to third. There is Seager. Throw to first with time to
Oh yeah,
spare,
dude.
and the sun
Doing
is
good today.
retired. Down in order goes
Feels good today.
to the plate now is the designated hitter, Tim Anderson, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Check swing called strike, 0-1.
Hey, plays that one now.
Swing and a shot toward right
Shit.
center. And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Ah, man, that was a ball.
Stand in for the 2nd time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. This one's down to third.
Oh, dude.
That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Little tardy on that swing.
Oh, man,
as
we
it's
gotta
well
get it.
wide of first.
Hey, usually the 2nd time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Come on, come on.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to 2nd and 3rd with 1 away now. So here's Yoan Moncada, struck out in his first at-bat from the stretch.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. From the belt, the pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from 3rd. And the run is in to score from 3rd.
Damn.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jonathan Villar. Runner in scoring position with two gone. In there for strike one, 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls.
Let's get this strike out.
0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. But a
There
good
it is.
play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the Sox pickup.
Leading off for the White Sox.
And now the first pitch. Adam Eaton is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Fouled away. And another foul ball. Grounded back up the middle. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Yeah, there's been some really good pitches,
One out for
but
Chicago here in the sixth. And up next,
tough
the
ones.
exciting Eloy Jimenez. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. High in the air out to center field.
I got it.
Happ is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Carlos Correa. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Taken, and that one
come on,
catches
come on.
the bottom part of the strike zone.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. Last half of the 7th here, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher stuff.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
all right, come on.
Hey, sit him down. Strike him out. Here we go.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit to short. There is Andrus. And there's
There
one
we go.
away. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson.
The batter, number 7. Designated
First
hitter,
delivery to him.
Tim Anderson.
The windup and the 0-1.
At the strike 2, get him out.
He takes
There it is.
strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Luis Robert is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And what
There we
an
go.
effort on the running play to end the inning. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal.
The catcher, Yasmani.
First offering.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Hey, just do it him. Get him yourself.
left side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness.
Wow.
They still managed to get the out at first.
That was
What a
crazy. We got
play.
that out there.
Show Track is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third baseman show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncork a good hard throw across to first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yohan Moncada. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Hard hit to first, reined in, and
That's
step
2
on
outs.
first himself for the out.
One more.
Now it'll be Jonathan Villar. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Second baseman, Jonathan.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Wendell waits on it. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3, go.
I guess I'm not going to close it.
6'2" right-hander jogs in to take over on the mound.
Jonathan.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer
Here
for
now is
another
the
day.
final line score
A
tonight.
comfortable victory.
That was a good one. That one was a good game. All right, let's do one more.
This manager is hoping to stoke the competitive fire of his pitchers.
Get this.
Sports psychology has really exploded as an industry over the last couple decades, but for baseball, the mental side of the game has been discussed for almost a century, maybe longer.
No, listen, it's the ultimate individual team sport, right? It's golf. At the end of the day, you're on an island and that guy on the mound's on an island. It's a one-on-one wrestling match, right? No one can help you. Mommy, daddy, your coach, your hitting coach. No, there's your brother, your sister. No one can help you. You're one with your thoughts. And if you can't get your thoughts under control, if you can't get a good breath to slow the game down, there's so many things that go into that matchup by yourself. And I think that's the difference between guys that become superstar big leaguers and guys that don't make it.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
All right, last game of the stream.
Milwaukee Brewers.
Let's see if we can get some good pitches and get some strikeouts and win the game.
Alec Bettinger, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start. And now here is Tyrone Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Brewers,
Pitch on the way.
Tyrone.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Nobody here, nobody.
And he falls behind 0-2. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throws in time, and that's at number one. Next for Milwaukee, Tim Lopes. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Hey, this pitcher's being super aggressive, pounding the strike zone 5 times in a row, leaving nothing to the imagination right here. This offensive player's got to be on the attack.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things, I guess, with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
And there are 2 away now.
All right. Bouts.
And here's Christian Yelich now. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Left side, but well foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2 multiple ways, up, down, in and out.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the center fielder, and
there
he
we
makes
go.
a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Alex Dickerson. He's looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in.
Alex.
First delivery to him.
Dickerson.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of at this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So Digging in next will be Travis Shaw. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located.
Yeah, I thought that was a strike.
Daniel Robertson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
It goes to show you you'll take location over velocity any day. That pitch didn't light up the radar gun, but you can't do anything with that as a batter when it's executed in such a good spot.
Little tapper down the first baseline. Bottom of the second here with no score. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Awesome.
So in now for Chicago, James Buchanan.
The pitcher.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. A little bouncer.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it'll be the catcher, Jacob Nottingham.
The catcher, Jacob.
First pitch on its way. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Happ has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And stepping into the box will be Luis Urias. First pitch of the AB now. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Elvis at short. Scooped up, and quickly there are 2 away. Digging in now for the Brewers, Alec Bettinger. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
No, that's the ball. 1-0. Hey, push it 1 now.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he popped him up. Wendell in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, 2 outs here, 2 outs.
Now the 1-1 pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging,
there we
and
go.
That's the 3rd out. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. Into the box, Tyrone Taylor. He bounced out last time up.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball
Now
hitters, but
batting,
more
third
often than not,
baseman,
keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Tim Lopes is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Ripped on the ground to first.
And he missed
That's
that.
a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
In is Christian Yelich as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Swing and a looper to left. Here comes Brantley, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player.
Come on.
Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like.
So far, so good.
Lopes on second. Yelich is over at first with one away. Now a ball lined hard toward right center.
Come on.
This is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at one.
Travis Shaw comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. 0-2 to Travis Shaw.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Second and third here, one man out. Hard hit ball to second. He's right there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Daniel Robertson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Reined in. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
Leading off for the Cubs, the pitcher,
James Buchanan will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
The next 0-2. Ground ball left side. Fielded cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. And next to hit is the catcher, Jacob Nottingham.
the catcher, Jacob
Hit in the air down the right field line. Gurriel is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So next to hit is Luis Urias. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's taken for strike 1.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there, base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
I almost thought I wasn't going to make that.
Milwaukee order, digging in Tyrone Taylor. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Line drive to left. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get it.
That'll be
second.
done. I think I'm done pitching today.
Brewers forced it.
Or not. I thought I was.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go as the third baseman, Tim Lopes. Here's the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Swing, and he misses. He pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Happ is there, and he has it for the first out. Now to the plate, Christian Yelich. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
One down, one down.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. 1 out, nobody on.
Come on now.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. Oh, what a stop on the slide.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Come on.
The air out toward left center. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now. Next, here is Travis Shaw. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Into the box, Daniel Robertson.
All right, come on, let's see.
Cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Ah.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead.
And that'll be it for me. I know it is.
And it's a 4-1 game.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute.
Well, this one had its moments of excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next.
I hate when I do good for a bit and then Check out this ball. I like the slider a lot. The slider was. Damn, that's so. Wise guys, I'm gonna. I'll be back tomorrow night, hopefully, with another. I might take a small break from baseball to play something. But really appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight and watching me play some more baseball. I guess somewhat decent on the games. Anyhow, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate all of y'all. Camp, thanks for hanging out. Everybody that subscribed or followed tonight, appreciate it. Anybody like the show. And I will see you tomorrow night, roughly around 10:30 Central Standard Time. I am James Blaze X, and I will see you on the next one. Stay safe. Take care.